Sir, as a Sakal, we observed Maharashtra's economy very closely for more than since the inception of Maharashtra. What, according to you, have improved genuinely Maharashtra's policy in last one decade?
I think, see, Maharashtra is reaping the fruits of the ecosystem which has been created in this country by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. See, the approach of government has changed, and the approach of global investor community has also changed towards India. And I think the only thing which we needed to do is to be, part of that, journey. And Maharashtra has become part of that journey. So today, I'll just tell you again one example. So in 2015, when I went to Japan, I could see huge interest in the Japanese investors to invest in India. I interacted with them. Everything went well. We actually exchanged MOU. But somehow I could feel that finally, the Japanese ultimately, they are the best investors. They are very genuine investors, but they take time. They have their, own way to do the investment. So I used to feel that something is stopping them. But let me tell you now, in 2023, I was invited to Japan as a state guest, and I went there and I interacted with the investors. Now, nothing is stopping them. They are totally convinced that place to invest is India. I only have to convince them that in India, the place to invest is Maharashtra. So the larger story is written by the Prime Minister. We have to be part of that story, and we have to convince that the story begins in Maharashtra and the story ends in Maharashtra.
So here most of the people are representing their industries, and when you're dreaming for a 1 trillion economy for the state, each and everyone wish to be a part of that dream. So what is your suggestion, and what is the guidance to the industry? How we can be a part of that?
See, I will just like to tell how exciting is this time. So when we grew up, initially, who are the people to look up to in India? They were Tatas and Birlas. Then with Tatas and Birlas, Adanis and Ambanis also joined. But all these enterprises, took 40 years, 60 years to grow, to come to, this level. And you can name many. These are 4 representatives, but there are several. But today, the time is such that, somebody who is of the age of 22, 23, 24 enters into the startup ecosystem, and in 3-4 years you see that the startup is now becoming a unicorn. So the journey which a big enterprise had to travel for 40 years or 30 years is now being traveled in 4 years and 5 years. And I think this is the opportunity which everyone should see. When the entire global community is looking at India, see, many times people say that China is far ahead of us. Yes, it may be that in several sectors China has grown well, they have done well. But I think now, after traveling in entire globe, when I talk to the investors, let me be very frank that the global investors do not have faith in China. They have faith in India. They feel that their business and their intellectual property will be safe in India. And this is the opportunity, because we know that, in 20th century, capital was the biggest enabler. But in 21st century, more than capital, credibility is the biggest enabler. And that credibility is with India.
Thank you, sir. Sir,